Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope students you all are fine. Dear student, today the topic is Battle of Uhud. This topic is from section 3 Life and Importance of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In this chapter, students will be able to discuss the main events of Holy Prophet's activities in Medina and his experiences with his opponents, his actions and character. And students will be able to discuss the relevant facts related to the life of Holy Prophet and its importance in our individual and communal life. And students will be able to demonstrate answers of exam type questions to show understanding of knowledge. Dear students, can you tell me what were the important events of second year of Hijrah? Yes, obligation of fasting, zakat, change of Qibla and battle of Badr. Now student, background of battle of Uhud. After the battle of Badr, Islam gained a firm footing at Medina and the importance of city began to increase. The Quraysh considered the rise of Medina as a threat to their political and commercial interest. Moreover, they couldn't forget their defeat in Battle of Badr. Several of their important leaders were killed in the battle, and they wanted to avenge their death. Ka'b bin Ashraf of Jewish tribe of Banu Nadir went to Makkah to participate in the mourning for those killed at Badr. He and other Jewish poets wrote poems to instigate the Quraysh to fight against the Muslims. Abu Sufyan, the commander of the Quraysh army, which was defeated at Badr, went to meet the Jews of Banu Nadir, who promised help. Meetings were held where it was decided to collect funds and raise a strong army for attacking Medina and wiping out the Muslims. Some other tribes were also invited to join in this war. Finally, a full armed force of 3,000 men left Mecca for Medina. Events. The Holy Prophet consulted his companions about the best way to meet the enemy. The consensus of opinion was that the Muslims should go out of Medina to meet the army. Although the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, had a different opinion, yet when the majority insisted on meeting the enemy outside the Medina, he agreed. 3 miles to the north of Medina, the Quraysh camped at the foot of a hill known as Uhud. The Prophet, peace be upon him, advanced towards Uhud with 1,000 companions. On the way, Abdullah bin Abi, the leader of hypocrites, deserted with 300 of his men on the excuse that the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, had turned down his suggestion of fighting the enemy from inside the city. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, with the remaining 700 men, reached Uhud and also set up camp. He posted 50 archers to protect the pass in the Uhud mountain and defend the Muslims from any possible attack by the army from behind. They were given strict instructions not to leave their post under any circumstances. Several Quraysh women accompanied the army of pagans, including Hinda, the daughter of Utbah, who was killed in the Battle of Badr, Hakim, the granddaughter of Abu Jahl, also killed in the Battle of Badr, Fatma, the sister of Khalid bin Walid. When the fighting started, the Quraysh attacked first. The Muslims fought bravely under the command of Holy Prophet and killed and wounded many warriors of the Quraysh, who began to flee in disorder, leaving behind great deal of booty. When the archers saw the enemy retreating, they left their post to collect their booty. Khalid bin Walid, the head of the enemy cavalry, found the opening in the mouth undefended. He attacked from behind. The Muslim force was taken by surprise, and there was utter confusion. The enemy tried to reach the spot where the Holy Prophet was. He was wounded in the head and face and lost one of his teeth. The enemy raised the cry that the Holy Prophet was killed, and the confusion increased. The Holy Prophet, however, stood firmly and called out to his army to come back. Soon, more supporters came to the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and a group of his companions moved him to a well protected area at the foot of the mountain. Now the fighting was less one sided. The Muslims who had rallied up put up a determined fight. Both parties were, however, extremely exhausted. Soon the fighting died down and each army prepared to leave. Results: in this encounter, 70 Muslims were killed and 40 injured, while the enemy lost only 30 of their men. Hamza, an uncle of Holy Prophet, was killed by a slave of Hinda, wife of Abu Sufyan. Hinda mutilated the corpse and chewed his liver in order to avenge the death of her father, Utbah, killed in the Battle of Badr at the hands of Hamza. It was on this occasion that for the first time Muslim ladies went to the battlefield to give water to the soldiers and to nurse the wounded. The Holy Quran mentions this battle in these words: Allah did indeed fulfill his promise to you when ye, with his permission, were about to annihilate your enemy, until she flinched and fell to disputing about the order and disobeyed it. After he brought you in sight of the booty which he coveted. Among you are some that hanker after this world and some that desire the hereafter. Now student, the past paper question. The past paper question related to this topic was outline the main events of Battle of Uhud. Dear students, I hope now you are able to compose your answer of level 4 after this lesson. Thank you students with me. Allah Hafiz.